The fog in London has a way of swallowing secrets. Wouldn't you agree, Watson?
It's 4 in the morning, Holmes. The only thing I smell is damp wool and the misery of this borough. Lord Blackwood, dead in a room locked from the inside. The Yard calls it a tragic suicide. I call it a lack of imagination. He's been stabbed through the heart with a clock hand? Good God, Holmes, the precision is surgical. Look closer, Watson. The blood. It's not pooling, it's being siphoned. And listen, do you hear that? That's impossible. A heartbeat? No, a mechanism. This isn't Lord Blackwood. It's a masterpiece of brass and wax. An automaton.
Get back! It's rigged with an explosive! Don't run, Watson. The floor is the trigger. If you move toward the door, we both perish. The killer didn't want us dead. He wanted us to stay and watch.
Bravo, Mr. Holmes. You found the fake. But while you play with toys, the real Blackwood is currently arresting your brother Mycroft for your murder.
A double bluff. The victim is a trap, the crime is a diversion, and the true crime is happening at the Tower of London.
The gears? You mean the entire room is a clock? Exactly! And we are the grit in the machine! To the tower, Watson. We haven't a moment to lose. The real game is just beginning. Right behind you, Holmes.
The fog of London hides many secrets, but none so dark as the one breathing inside Blackwood Manor. The game, Watson, is no longer afoot. It has been lured into a cage. You mean Lord Blackwood? The man is terrified, Sherlock. He claims a ghost poisoned his tea. Ghosts do not use potassium cyanide, nor do they leave muddy footprints on a Persian rug. We go to Blackwood Manor. The atmosphere was thick with the scent of whetstone and old money.
The door was bolted. I watched him gasp and fall. No one entered.
A locked room is only an illusion for those who forget to look up.
Holmes, the victim's pulse. It's faint. He's alive.
Exactly. Because the poison was a sedative, not a toxin. And the killer is waiting for us to leave so they can finish the job. The coal in your fireplace is burning blue, my lord. A specific chemical reaction.
You weren't the witness. You were the chemist. Too clever for your own good! Holmes!
Holmes moved with the precision of a clockwork machine.
Stay still.
Elementary. He killed the bird to test the air, then fined the haunting to mask the scent of the gas. Another case closed. But the shadows of London never truly fade. A sealed room, Watson. The perfect stage for a most imperfect lie. London hides many secrets, but tonight, the fog is Look closely, old friend. Evidence doesn't scream, it whispers. This petal belongs to a flower that doesn't bloom in this garden. But the door was bolted from the inside, Holmes. There is no way out. The lady is dead, poisoned by her own tea. On the contrary, Lestrade, the escape was made before the crime even existed, and your prisoner, he is no servant. Meet the Earl of Essex. Why would a nobleman dress as a footman to enter his own wife's chambers?
I didn't kill her. I came to save her from her own madness. She was being blackmailed.
A tragic performance, Earl. But the tragedy is a farce. Watson, check the temperature of the deceased's skin. She isn't cold because she isn't dead. This is Miss Clara, the lead actress from the Royalty Theatre. The tea was merely a sedative. You were meant to catch the Earl standing over a corpse, weren't you, Rose? But the frame-up was only a distraction. The real Lady Alara never made it to this room tonight. This scar is the signature of the vixen. You murdered the real lady months ago and took her place.
你们都被耍了！
你利用女演员摆脱了伯爵，现在终于要带着家族的财富消失。
In London, Watson, the shadows often have more substance than the men who cast them. A triple deception, and yet the rose remains. The game is over, Watson. For tonight, at least. Giddy up. The case of the Silent Nightingale, Watson. A clockmaker, Mr. Abernethy, claims his daughter was abducted by a shadow that left no footprint. Preposterous, Holmes. A shadow. Surely it's just a kidnapping.
She's gone, Mr. Holmes. The clock stopped the moment they took her. Listen, the silence is deafening.
Observation, Watson. All these clocks are set to 10:15. But look at the dust. None of these have been touched in years. Except one. Twist one, Watson. The daughter never existed. These are not clocks. They are receivers for diplomatic secrets stolen from the Admiralty.
You're as sharp as they say, Holmes. But you missed the second turn.
I wasn't kidnapped, Mr. Holmes. I'm the architect of this network. And your dear Watson helped me.
Holmes, I had no choice. They have Mary.
Twist 3, Watson. I knew you were compromised. The tea you gave me this morning tasted of almonds kyanide. But I switched our cups. Fine on, Rose Avon Rosie. And this entire setup was a test by Mycrop to see if I'd sacrifice Watson for the crown. And this entire setup was a test by Mycrot to see if I'd sacrifice Watson for the crown. Passable, Sherlock, but you were 4 seconds late.